Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Nah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I want to presentation about cell death and inflammation, the role of mitochondria. The, Let me introduce myself. My name is Mutiara Catenacia Nuraini. My name is 2203416100913. This article is written by 4 people and this is the link. I don't know if this article is already Scopus or not. The first I want to explain about what is mitochondria. Mitochondria is the biggest organelle, multitasking organelle, and all cells have this organelle and taking control of MKC. MKC is the topic of this article. Displaced mtDNA and mitochondrial nucleoids have been detected in the setting of numerous disease condition. However, the mechanism regulating their unloading are still insufficiently understood. MKC, mitochondria quality control. The function is mechanism in chronic low-grade inflammation associated with aging. The other name is inflammaging. But MKC have a damage. But there are two types of damage because CpG bacteria in mtDNA and leak of mitochondrial component into the cytosol. The first I want to explain about the CpG bacteria. Effect to immune system and will triggering the cell death, pro homeostatic signaling and ignite inflammation via several pathways. The two I want to explain about leak of mitochondrial component. Methiopolin and cardiopolin. This component within the cytosol and outside the cell may act as damage-associated molecular patterns. In mitochondria, have something that can destroy the tumor. The name is interferon. You can look at this picture. Interferon has many cycles. Did you know there are 4 emerging roles of mtDNA unloading in priming anti-tumor immunity? The first is routes of mitochondrial DNA. There have 2 types. The first is mitochondrial dynamics. This is mitochondrial dynamics, the coordination of fusion and fission event. A shift of mitochondrial dynamic fusion has been observed in several conditions in humans, and the promotion of fission in very old rodents maintains mtDNA homeostasis and possibly serve as a pro-longevity mechanism. And the two is mitogamy. Mitogamy is process that starts with the engulfment of a mitochondria into a double membrane structure. The second is mitogamy. Mitogamy is a process that starts with the engulfment of a mitochondria into a double membrane structure called the autophagosome and culminating in organelle degradation after fusion with lysosome. The second is apoptosis, a converging point for cell death and survival. This route because of the stress. Example, growth factor withdrawal, extensive DNA damage, and another. That make mitochondria is perturbed and the extinct pathway of apoptosis is triggered. The third is mitochondrial dysfunction in innate inflammation. This route this route in hemorrhagic fibroblasts and hematopoietic system cell from transgenic mouse models silence for a capacity 3 and 7 or 9 that will activate by mtDNA unloading and involves the activation of immunogenic cytolo- cytolic cyclic CGAS stimulator or interferon genes. The name the other name is STING pathway for the recognition of mitochondrial component. The last is mitochondria prime anti-tumor immunization. This is the latest route and extremely different because this capsid-dependent apoptosis is an immunologically silent process together with the deactivation of DIMPS signaling to avoid the immunite activation. This process implies an extensive remodeling of mitochondrial membranes that favor organelle hermation to induce the exposure of matrix components including mtDNA to the cytosol. The methodology of this article is have three have three types that are helpful meaning of the article. The meaning of the first type is this article are answer all the question at the introduction that says root of mitochondria and the connection between mitochondria with tumor. These have three this have four roots like I said before. The second, the research is from case study. The meaning of the second type is this research come from many reference, maybe 1050 journal or book that this article quote. And the last, this article are education. Because in this article explained clearly, complete and easy to people understood about what they saying in this article and full of studies that maybe some of student biology can take it, especially me. The last is conclusion. Conclusion of this article says about mitochondrial component has gained considerable attention for its involvement in the modulation of innate immune response because of the bacterial origin. This mitochondria can make ignite inflammation, but can anticipate by not getting through the road and using the crosstalk between autophagy and apoptosis that relevant molecular node switching immunological silent into ICD. That's all from my presentation. Thank you for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sudah berapa menit sih, Mei?